A company looking to build a large medical marijuana growing facility in Lakeshore near Manning Road and the 401 is firing back over allegations of stock manipulation. Sen Biotech President and CEO Bill Chaaban is responding to a series of articles in a national Canadian newspaper. A letter to the editor-in-chief of the Globe and Mail requests a retraction of the articles or space for the company to provide its own comment. Chaaban tells AM800's Peter Langell the allegations of stock market improprieties are just plain wrong.
It's absolutely false. There's been no manipulation on my part or the part of the company. No one has interfered in the free market or in the trading of securities. No one has done anything intentionally to manipulate the share price, whether in an up or downward direction, either me or the company. Any sales of shares by company insiders were fully compliant with the Securities Exchange Commission rules and regulations and laws which pertain to insider selling. All forms were properly filed in a timely manner. Share sales complied with the rules that apply to insiders.
Can you think of anything that may have been done or any way that Sen Biotech may have proceeded that could have led to people misinterpreting what you were doing in that vein?
With regards to share sales?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there were, as you're well aware, I'm sure, there were some newspaper articles that indicated that that your representatives, you and other representatives of the company, had gone to various conventions and had indicated that there was an agreement or the equivalent of an agreement with Health Canada in place that certified that you could move forward with this. And first off, can you indicate whether that was the case and whether that might have been misinterpreted in the way that was suggested?
Well, it's very important to clarify this point. We've never once said that we are partners with Health Canada. We'll have a document that we can send to you shortly that addresses all the myths with facts and links to what was actually said with transcribed statements that will clarify all of this that has been brought out in the last few weeks.
I mean, there were some comments that some people may deem were sort of flippant responses to some signatures that were on documents, and maybe you can address that issue as well.
Well, it's the point about signatures and how we sign one's name. The SEC doesn't care how the name is signed. The SEC will ask, Bill, did you sign this document and submit it to the Securities Exchange Commission? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I could sign my name different every single time I do it. They don't care about that. What they do care about is I reviewed the document and I signed it and I submitted it.
Now this has become a political football. It has made its way to the House of Commons. There are some comments from opposition parties that Health Canada may not be proceeding properly with this. Does that concern you?
No, it doesn't concern me at all. We've done everything 100% by the book. We've never crossed the line. We fully comply with the law, with all laws that pertain to the company, that pertain to whether it's securities, whether securities law, whether it's compliance with Health Canada and their request for the program. We've all been vetted. Myself and my ultimate person in charge was vetted by the Health Canada security clearance process. It was indicated we received a document that we passed that. We have no personal issues. We've never had any problems with the law, and nor do we intend to. We're doing everything by the book, and we will continue to do so. And these are just, false allegations, and unfortunately, we have to address them, and that's what we'll do.
What's the latest you've heard from Health Canada when it regards your application?
There has nothing changed with respect to the status of our application. We're in queue. We've finished the pre-license inspection, and we are in line with every other applicant, and I guess we're just in process.
Have you been given any indication from Health Canada as to when that will be dealt with?
No, Health Canada, unfortunately, I believe that they are understaffed. They're doing the best they can, and they have over 1,000 applicants that are in the process. So, our facility was ready. In April 21st, we called for inspection. We had inspected July 31st. We had 2 minor deficiencies in the inspection, which we immediately addressed within the preceding days. And, the inspection report is public. As a public company, we try to be as transparent as possible. We've put out the inspection report on OTC markets, and you'll see that it was the inspector's recommendation that we be licensed and start growing.
What's your relationship with the town of Lakeshore like at the moment?
I've never had an issue with the town of Lakeshore. We've sat down numerous times. Unfortunately, I believe that we're stuck in the NIMBY zone right now, not in my backyard. Have discussions, personal discussions in the homes of many of the concerned neighbors, and we've attempted to purchase properties well above market value, and we just couldn't reach an agreement with the parties, and now we're in the OMB process with Lakeshore.
There have been, as I mentioned earlier, a couple of newspaper articles, and they certainly put your company and you in an unflattering light. Do you get the sense that there may be someone out there with an axe to grind against your application or your business?
Well, Peter, it's from the very beginning we had a bold vision, and we assessed the market and what we thought the market would be. And by doing that, when we applied to grow and sell 600,000 kilograms per calendar year of medical marijuana, as we believe that the market would be growing rapidly, and that you would have to have large-scale commercial producers in order to meet the future demand. Now, after looking at the people who've been licensed, we were the only one who applied for such a large amount. We didn't intend on doing that in 1 year. This was to be rolled out over, 5 years or 10 years, whatever is required. But we wanted to make sure that when we did apply, we applied for, an amount that was going to be sufficient for the size of the land that we leased and for what we thought the market would need.
Chaaban makes it clear that the term of partnership may have been confusing to some people. He says there's a partnership with Health Canada and other regulators in the process of developing this industry, but it is not a formal legal partnership as defined by a contract. Of course, that is Sen Biotech President and CEO Bill Chaaban. 5:28 on the afternoon news. Lots more right after the break.